Alright, hello and welcome back. I'll start with the usual disclaimer as always. Nothing here is for sale, nothing is monetized, there are no courses, no mentorships, absolutely nothing. The only link you'll find is to my Discord, where again there is nothing for sale, it's just trading talk. With that said, oh yeah, there's not even ads in the YouTube videos. I don't make money off of this, I do this to keep myself accountable. With that said, let's get to Bloomberg. Let's start how we always start. Let me close my fucking Steam, by the way. There you go. The market is closed today, so we're primarily gonna focus on SR Redrawal and looking at some potential pairs that might be interesting. But we're still gonna have a look at Bloomberg, just for that shock factor. Remember, we're not FA traders. We don't do that because we can't back test for it. But on the other hand, we can't overlook massive headlines. There's a lot of noise, but nothing really relevant for us. The only thing of relevancy I can see is what I mentioned earlier with Trump meeting Putin in Alaska and trying to settle the Russia-Ukrainian conflict. From what I've been able to gather on that, it seems that the conflict can't be solved diplomatically. So I don't know how that will play out. Because it appears that Putin agrees with Trump. I don't have premium on this piece of shit. I usually just go by headlines. But we can go a little bit into it. Regardless, I'll explain it to you. So Putin and Trump sort of agree. They obviously don't agree, but they've come to an agreement, so to speak, that the AFU, Armed Force of Ukraine, should withdraw from Donetsk, that region. Then they'll start a ceasefire at the current lines of Kherson and Zaporizhia. And from there, they'll work out a long-term peace plan. That is proposed. However, Zelensky has responded that they will not withdraw from anything. Nothing is acceptable. They want the 1991 borders back. They want to retake all the land Russia has taken. And they want to take Crimea too, and the whole fucking shebang. So I don't see it going anywhere. It seems like a pendulum of Zelensky annoying Trump, and then Putin annoying Trump, and Zelensky annoying Trump, and then out of that tariffs come, and that's where the relevancy for us comes, because there might come pressure on the EU due to Trump following this. Let me get noise out of the way, by the way. Let me get on the 1 week. Yep. We go. SPY is looking good. It's looking very fucking strong. We can close this now. So what I mean by that is it can kind of hit both ways. We can see a dollar demand resurgence or dollar demand drop. It kind of it depends on how Europe reacts. If they go along with the United States or if they go against the United States. Either way, as a currency trader, you win on that. Because it increases the size of ranges. Let me find one. Ranges. Here we have a little range going on. Ranges become bigger, and breakouts like these become bigger. More dramatic movements, allowing us to get bigger R's, which is fantastic. This is just more money. With that said, all that gone through, we'll get to SR redrawing. We'll look at some certain things. Some things might need full redrawal. Other things not so much. Other things just adjustments. Some nothing at all. Looks fine. Nothing too interesting here. We obviously need something. There is no SR inflation ongoing though. I like seeing that. I see some clear areas here. Again, like mentioned earlier, when you're looking for areas, don't look too hard, because if you're super looking for areas, it means other people most likely haven't seen them either. That's an obvious one. If we went to level 2, don't do that by the way, we'd see volume there. Level 2 scam, you're gonna get hustled in level 2. That's how the bots operate. ChatGPT on level 2. ChatGPT's battling each other, which we profit off. This one has been such a struggle since the all-time high periods that I might just place a placeholder for now. It has been hit. It is congesting. I'll just have a placeholder. I keep that in mind. By the way, even though we do entries on the 12-hour, only make SR areas based on the 1 day. What the fuck? Okay, I see now. But those areas are old. The breakouts have their gift and curse. It makes it very hard to trade afterwards, but while they're happening, they're very easy. That means that if this was to explode out here, or explode right up, we'd catch the breakout. We'd get a 4R. We'd do some great shit, 4%, bam, bam, bam. But afterwards, there would be no valid entry within the frameworks of my price action strategy. What the fuck is this? Bottom top, and then in between. Yeah, there isn't much more, and this area isn't the greatest. Yeah, we can just completely redraw this as well. Newer info is always king. Complete congestion Redrawal on this one. Hits previously. We need one in case of breakout as well. Yeah, oh, that's a really good one. And breakout for a new top. Actually, we don't. We'll just play the breakout, and then it will be invalid for setups. That's looking fine. Kind of congested, but it's looking fine. Man, what the fuck? I clicked the wrong button. So, put one at the bottom, hop to the top. It's our highest point. Has a double hit. Yes, it does. And then we do the in between. The pretty obvious areas like that. And it's breaking through. There could be some congestion going on here. And what I mean, I say this a lot. SR congestion is when there are too many SR areas mashed into one spot. Like here. And it ruins the ranges. Which is fine. Everything doesn't have to be tradable constantly. It's fine. It's fine. And I know these redraw videos are not that popular, by the way, but it is how I trade, so how can I not do them? It looks fun as well. Yep. Fuck, I really put something down there. Yeah, I did. I really did. I really did that. I went that far. Invalid. But we go by the hierarchy of candle, body, stick, and then congestion. Okay, so yeah, this is alright, I guess. I'm not gonna draw this one. Gold I will. Gold is an asset I've talked quite a lot about. What the fuck? A lot of people struggle with gold, but I don't. I do quite good on gold. You just have to understand how gold is driven. It's kind of like a fear indicator. That's how I like to describe it. How scared the market is. And when you get to understand that, when you've been trading for a long time, like you see the organic nature to the artificialness of it. And when I say the organic feature to the artificialness of it, it might sound weird as fuck, right? But what I mean is that the movements are very organic. It feels to me sort of. I've been doing this so long. And it keeps remaining the same. It's the same old shit. It's like it's a breathing, living organism of some sort. You'll understand that better when you start trading more, though. I hope that wasn't mumbled. I don't know how the mic catches certain sentences. Now we've done a full redrawal and everything. Let's go through it again and see if there aren't any interesting setups. Something to watch out for. Oh yeah, this could be a good summer. Just a bit of a further long way. This one as well. But that's close, right? Okay, here we go. let's do a little recap. We did a full redrawal. I saw redrawal on all the pairs. We added 2 new potentials here. For this one, I'm looking for either a classic reversal or a breakthrough. Either one is very tradable. Same here. We could look at it on 12 hour. Might have already triggered. I need someone to script this so we on the 12 hour. I don't use it on the 12 hour. This is looking interesting too. And of course this one. That's my favorite one. Very interesting trade. And for the news cycle that we could be seeing big headlines for is the proposed withdrawal of Ukraine from the Donetsk region, which would effectively give it all to Russia, and then they would freeze the lines on the 2 other regions, Donetsk and Zaporizhia. And Lugansk is already taken, so not much to talk about there. And then that is the proposal that apparently Putin has agreed to with Trump, but Zelensky says no, not a single centimeter is going to Russia. Which, in my opinion, seems kind of counterintuitive because the longer they wait, the worse their position at the negotiating table gets. Because Russia is advancing, and it's advancing faster and faster. Just like Trump's pressure has been increasing more and more. But that could be very interesting to see how it plays out in the markets. Could be a big dollar demand for that. Or a dollar demand drop. I might add in the... I could actually do it now. Whatever. I'll add in a dollar index later for other videos that we can look at. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.